Good evening, everyone on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. And this is Let's Talk presents the Poetry Corner. I think it's week 7, episode 7, right, Cuz?
No, episode 8.
Oh, I have put 7. I'm tripping. So it's episode
That's
8 of the Poetry Corner. Okay. So tonight we have King Atterbury, we have Nicole, and we have some international flavor here tonight. Miss Nita. Miss Nita,
Hi.
introduce yourself. Tell the audience a bit about yourself.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Nita. Nita in awe. I'm from London, so it's 1 a.m. here. I'm a poet. I'm a writer. I'm an author. Just recently published my first book. Which is
Congratulations.
called, thank you. I have it here. I'm gonna do a thing.
All of
Um,
me.
all of me, the love, agony, ecstasy, and release.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And so I'm really just happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
All right, we got one more guest we're gonna bring in.
Yeah, it's John.
We got brother J Rob.
Hey, good evening, everyone. How are you?
Hey, how's
Hey,
everything?
peace, brother.
How are you?
Peace.
Peace
Hello.
and blessings, good brother.
See, brother J Rob got headphones, so I can hear him so clear, y'all. It's clarity when I hear him. Brother J Rob, you like to introduce yourself to the audience, tell everybody where you from, how long you been into poetry, brother?
Without question, and first and foremost, thank you for allowing me an opportunity to be on your show. I really do appreciate it. But my name is John Robinson. My stage name is J Rob the Wise Son. I'm from the Bronx, New York. I've been doing this poetry thing, as you can tell by the gray hair, pretty long time. I'd say 12, 22, 30, 40, about 42 years.
Okay, great.
We've got my second book coming out called A Spoken Word Soliloquy, which will be out at the end of this month, early next month. And I have a radio show called The Get Down on Epiphany Network, which is part of Blog Talk Radio. And I'm a member of the Harlem Writers Guild.
Wow, congratulations, brother. Appreciate that.
Right.
Wow. J Rob, what area in the Bronx you from, if you don't mind me asking?
Grand Concourse 167.
We know each
That's
other.
peace.
We got some mutual friends, brother. We got some mutual friends. Grand Avenue.
Oh, stop it, man. Where the Jamaican patty shop is.
Absolutely. First
Yes, sir.
first Jamaican patty I ever had in my life, right there.
Come on, man. They spoiling you.
Oh man, we got a lot to talk about behind the scenes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And ladies, may I say thank you. It's very good to see you. Nita, we've been talking a long time. It's very good to see you finally,
Hello.
beloved.
Nice to see you too. Hi.
Hello.
Nita, you gonna lead us off with your first poem.
All right.
Oh,
I mean, listen, hey, we go right in. We go for jugular.
Okay. All right. Drop me in the deep end. That's fine. I can swim. Okay. 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 All right. She'll bring you chaos like you've never experienced before. Not the kind that dilutes your essence, making you weak, but the kind that makes your lungs wonder if they've ever breathed before and your lips question if they've ever truly been kissed. Your heart will pound with an unfamiliar beat that will lead you to unrecognized territory, and your mind will be blown by what it sees there. But you won't regret it. Repentance will be fleeting as you concede to the power of her love and permit her exquisite vibration to shatter your armor, allowing the glow of her flame to ignite and shine the light of truth on who you were before the pain came. There'll be no sorrow. From the charm in her laughter as you tickle that crease between the plumpness of her thighs registers in your ears as the sweetest sound you ever heard. And you will know. Because when she arrives, the wildness of your heart will embrace her. It will enchant you, seduce you, and your eyes will behold a banquet never tasted before. and the sum of all she is will dance on the palette of your soul.
Mm. I like that.
All right.
I like that.
Thank
Nice.
you.
You going there, huh?
Thank you. Yeah.
You starting off early, huh?
Yeah. Thank
Nice.
you.
Wow.
When
Listen.
you the lead off, you set the tone for the night.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
What's up,
That was
Nicole?
fly.
What's
Nicole,
going on?
I just said hi. That's all.
What's going on?
I'm just saying hi. That's all. You all right?
I'm good.
You ready?
I'm always ready.
Okay. We gonna hear from J Rob though right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be doing it like that, J Rob.
It's all good, bro. I got enough material to hold that. That's good.
That's right. That's
good.
right.
This piece is entitled "Who Am I?" I'm the result of what happens when the ink dries. Before papers are discarded and ideas, along with witty words, are crumbled. Those undiscovered lines of when the dove cries, the reflection seen in the mirror when it is spoken with a particular infliction. I stand here as one of many variations in volumes, pouring emotions into quills that will write informed sentences because those words are who we are when we are free. I am the dried tears of my ancestors whose sweat tastes like salty seawater that they drowned in rather than being slaves. We are the verbal, solution-focused soothsayers penning anagrams punctuated with antidotes and stanzas that will allow you to have proper perfection and wonder. Will the story continue? You see, I am the continued untold story, just waiting to be heard while being told that your corrections as Black people do not need whiteout. I utter influence as a malcontent and use words as instruments subliminally used to amuse while being the muse that captures your attention. I am the farthest thing from perfect, but I try to bring light to a confused tunnel filled with engulfed by darkness. And before you ask who do I think I am, I'm just a poet in pen format, but to understand that I am the closest thing to a God in his image, yet I am still mortal man. Respect this art form as if it was almost human, which is why my words give life to a wave of emotions to the voiceless crowd, which each line being that of a thread like a preacher giving words to a congregation that is just starving to be fed. Weaving a web of words so intricately that it resembles a patch blanket from slaves, telling stories that the next generation will discover like Egyptian hieroglyphics, asking themselves and other poets around them, what happened to us? And what are we going to do to add to this patch blanket of poetic stories? Well, who am I? I'm the result of what people feel when the pieces end. And I'm called Poetic Verses. In peace.
Okay. Okay.
Love that.
All right.
Oh, buddy.
Thank you. Thank
It-
you very much.
Really appreciate that.
Mhm.
Really appreciate that. Really, really. Woo! Usually, right now it's man on second and third. You got it. You got it, Nicole. It's no outs. I don't know if you know anything about baseball, but where this brother J. Rob is from, literally the new Yankee Stadium was built there.
Indeed.
So he just hit a double. Nita didn't get in. So you got a choice. You're gonna either do a sack, you're gonna do a squeeze, you're gonna bunt them home, or you're gonna hit them home.
All right. Well, look, I'm a Mets fan, so all of that Yankee stuff.
Mets. Okay.
Yes, but
Before you go, METS stands for my entire team sucks.
that's all right. I'll take that.
I say that with love.
That's all right.
Because I'm a Willie Mays fan first.
So, okay. So I guess I'm going to change up a little bit. All right. So I call this one appearances. And let's Let's see. Try to get myself together. She don't even. You ready?
Remember, your microphone is very sensitive, so try not to move a lot while you talking.
Got you. Okay. She don't even look sick, is what people would say. And please, she knows good and well she don't need no FMLA. Every time I see her, she's laughing and joking around. If she is hurting so bad, why does she always have a smile as big as a clown? One day she's good, the next day she's not. And it's so funny how it sometimes falls on a busy Monday or a Friday when it's beach weather hot. Sometimes what you see is not always what it is. Those people don't know what her doctor said, what her diagnosis is. Imagine having one constant every day that your body is racking with pain. It may not be bad on the first compared to the third, but pain is pain. There are many times when you say yes, but your body says no. You want to move, but your body just won't go. You ask God to grant you the wish of being ache-free or having close to none. Then you hold yourself tight, praying that the throbbing will stop or ease up some. The sunrise brings hope for a better day after almost no rest. Although you never know what to expect, you still hope for the best. Maybe today there won't be so much pain. Hold on. I'm sorry. I lost my place. All right. Although you never know what to expect, you still hope for the best. Maybe today there won't be so much numbing anguish in your legs where you could barely stand, or perhaps you don't feel those little pins that seem to be sticking you in your hands. It is possible that the different parts of your body won't feel those shooting, burning jolts, or the slightest pinch or smack seems like you're hit by a 40 or 50 volts. So it's not what you see, and it's not what it seems. And a Tylenol won't relieve the suffering as you may believe.
Wow. So, I see where you're going with that one, yo.
Yeah. Thank you.
That was like the show we did the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because people don't believe when you tell them you don't feel good or you sick or whatever. They think they can see, right?
Yeah. So, and just a little background, and a lot of people don't know, I have fibromyalgia, but basically it's a lot dealing with my back and things like that. So, it basically is. I think what doctors diagnose you with, they don't really know what it is, because all the definition is chronic pain.
Yeah.
So, but you deal with it, and everybody has the different symptoms and everything. But why do you want to walk around with your, head hung down and, frowning and stuff? You got to go on, because regardless, you're going to still have the pain. So basically, I thought about that a couple weeks ago, and I finally tweaked it up to where, I got to where I wanted to be.
Well, that was really nice, Nicole. That was good.
Thank you.
I mean,
True indeed.
that was you had a double. They both scored.
Okay.
Hey, King.
What's going on, cuz?
Hey, listen, man. You know, I like to play, man.
No doubt.
They both home, yo. I mean, they both. You know what I always tell you. All the chips is in the middle of the table.
All the chips is on the table.
Oh, you all in, huh?
Yeah, King. You all in. They don't bought the fire early, man. They don't bought the fire early. So you got something for me, cuz?
Yeah, I got something for you. This is called Where to Go. Meet the Black Tad Martin, still searching for Jenny. Heard she moved to Philly with her young son, Benny. Spoke to Uncle Lenny, who got word from his brother Kenny. Last time he saw his daughter, she was eating at Denny's. Running with a crowd from a local neighborhood. She wore King Atterbury's shirt displaying all his books. Without a physical address, this tracker hit the city, following different leads, hoping to find people friendly. She left behind essential credentials along with memories. After her bad relationship, she threw away her identity. Lucky for the Guardian, who had a few connections that showed him good expression pointing in the right direction. Wondering how a woman so strong lost faith and hope. As I got close to home within the details of the note, into the building, climbing stairs, inhaling the stagnant air. For this journey, I wasn't prepared to go far and come near. Knocked on the door, voice spoke, "Who is it? What's your name?" I said King and then explained who I was to Jenny Lane. Elderly woman with gray hair and a cane appeared suddenly, resemblance uncanny to my family but looked motherly. So she asked me inside to have a seat in the kitchen. There was Jenny at the table, sitting as I talked. She listened. King.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We you know, we ain't playing
Tell that
tonight.
story, bro. Tell that story.
We ain't
Yeah,
playing
thanks,
tonight.
man.
So Nita,
Yeah.
I would like you to explain to us about that book you have. I'm an avid book reader. I have read over. It might be like 600 now, but at one time I know for a fact I read over 500 books.
Okay.
With good retention.
Okay.
With good retention.
There you go.
I was forced in a situation where all I had was books. So I'm an avid reader. I love to read. I frequent Barnes and Noble. I frequent when I go to Jersey. It's a bookstore in Newark that I frequent, who I call family. It's called Source of Knowledge.
Yes,
Very
sir.
famous bookstore. They like to invite a lot of artists there. COVID had kind of like slowed them down, but they're going to get back in. They actually having a book signing next week. I forget, for a children's book. So hopefully I could see your book, and then I could tell the brother there to bring your book in there.
Please do.
Let me see the name. Let me put your book up again.
Send that brother a snapshot.
You gonna have to send. You know what? Just send it. Just send it to me. Just send me the. I'll get it from you. It's
Okay,
called
I
All of
will.
It. Now, explain to the audience what the book is about.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, some people have read it and said it feels very much like a poetic diary, and a poetic reflection, and that's probably because it was a part of my healing journey, sort of my journey towards myself, physically and spiritually and emotionally. So I just started writing. I've always loved to write, but for the book, it wasn't really an idea to have it as a book until about a year ago. So, but I probably started writing it about 2 years ago. So it's very personal to me. Those who know me and have read it have been like, wow, you went through that and you went through that. Because, healing is a really private journey. So, so it's about love, it's about the pain, it's about sensuality, sexuality, eroticism, and it's also about the release of any shame or guilt, emotional baggage, hurt. It's about letting go. It's about letting go and kind of just being who it is that I want to be. And I hope that it inspires other people to say, this is who I am, or this is who I was, and this is who I want to be, and to just be transparent. So yeah, that's the book.
So after you finally got it published, and now it's in print, and now even when you look at it and talk about it, do you feel like you finally sharing yourself with the world? Do you feel like you've opened up?
Yeah, I do. I really do feel like I've opened up. I have. Sometimes I still feel like crying when I look at it because I still can't believe that it happened, that it's been published. I'm like, oh, I still call it my book baby, because it feels like a real birth of something, even like a rebirth. my actual birth name is Tessa. My writer's name is Nita, but more and more I'm using Nita in my everyday life, just because Tessa is a side of me, yes, but Nita is the woman that I am now. And
Wow.
yeah, I've just learned so
Wow.
much. So yeah, I feel like a transformation. So yeah.
Well, I can't tell you enough that we really appreciate you on the show, and we appreciate you allowing us a piece of your life right now, even though it's like 1:30 in the morning over there. And you know, I salute you.
That's
Thank
appreciative.
you.
I really appreciate you coming on the show. Do
You're
you have?
welcome.
I know you got something else for us.
Yeah. I'm just thinking which direction to go in, but okay. Okay. This one, it's actually not in the book. This one's called um, Soul Narrative. Okay. I am peace, love, and joy resurrect, returning the rumination of my mind and my heart to the condition of my cradle, when light, love, and laughter clothed me. Subscribing to fear in the face of adversity has anchored my trust and my courage, thus hindering my divine flight. Who am I? Born to live, revived 1,000 times or more, somehow feeling like I've done this before. This skin is new to me, but the work is still the same, and I am here to change the trajectory of my soul so I will not keep suffering the same pain again and again. Awareness is mine, the silver lining my eyes thus see, and there's nothing the perceived powers of this 3D world can do to permanently destabilize me. Who am I? I am an intricate incarnation with an all-knowing, all-seeing eye, realigning my shackled tree, resurrected from ancestral divinity. Love, Nita.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
that right there changed the trajectory of my soul.
Yeah.
More, yeah, yeah. I'm
Thank
digging
you.
Wow.
that.
Wow. You have no idea. You have no idea.
That was
You
wonderful.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
you know,
Yeah, yeah. That's that piece right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's that's a problem, Nita. That's a
Yeah,
that's a problem.
That's a
yeah. That's
That
that
made
problem.
me
piece.
want to hear it again.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That's that piece.
Yeah, we go
thank you.
we gonna discuss some things behind the scenes, like
Okay.
that's a problem there. That's a problem. And
Yeah,
it's funny, right, Nita?
Hmm.
J Rob is a man of a certain age,
Hmm.
and it's funny that he said where he was from because he's truly last of a dying breed from that area.
Hmm.
yeah,
You
Okay.
know, and for him to be he explained some things about where he's from. Like you both of you guys, like I try to tell everybody that comes on the show, both of you guys are more than welcome to come on here anytime.
Thank you.
Um, like I
Indeed.
always and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Nicole will tell you, and my cousin King will tell y'all. My platform is y'all platform. It's you more than welcome to use it whenever you want. You got something going on. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all know I'm not a poet.
Hmm.
I love poetry, but I'm
Hmm.
interested in them books.
Okay.
I'm interested in them books. So like I said, that was trajectory of my soul.
yeah,
Woo!
man. That's that line.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you.
So J Rob, let us tell us about your book that you had already written, and as well as the one that's about to go to print.
The first book was called Signifying Harlem, because back in the day there was a group of us that used to perform at a nightclub in Harlem before it closed, and there's a sister by the name of Jade Banks, real phenomenal sister, and she allowed me and 7 other poets to put together a whole bunch of poetry, and the book is like yay thick. We printed that back in 98, 99, and it came through when the publishing thing wasn't what it is now, and we were able to do pretty good with it. And we would go places and just spit from that book, and folks got started gravitating to us because everybody was from the 5 boroughs. So within the 5 boroughs, you had a cat spitting about Brooklyn, someone spitting about Staten Island, Queens, and of course I would do my thing about the Bronx, and it was pretty cool. But this book, the spoken word soliloquy, is more about the things that I've done. 4 chapters, 120 pieces. So we go from personal to romanticism to socio-political to eroticism, and it's just a small journey. Because the way I wrote poetry in my 20s isn't the way I wrote in my 30s, and the way I wrote in my 30s isn't how I write at 53. So it's a bit of a journey, and it comes out as such.
Wow. Well, like I said, man, salute. I'm glad you're here, man. Appreciate you, and you know how it goes. You up to bat.
Yeah, I got something. It's called I Want to Play in Your Ink. I want to play in your ink and write immortal hymns that are dipped in the essence of your deepest desires. I want to play in your ink. I want to play in your ink and bring collaborative emotions together with rhythmic unison that is written in a code that only you can follow. I want to play in your ink and write earth-shattering notes to your heart's inner sanctum that are so moving that the next man that is trying to win your heart will be forced to study another language of ancient ancestry just in order to understand that he is trying to replace me. I want to play in your ink and write futuristic, cybertonian, intergalactic love notes that will escort you through the universe through your darkest hours. And at times in the language of the primes that will guide you through the light that is supposed to be you and I. I want to play in your ink and create melodies so velvety that this hypnotic to your subconsciousness, whereby you can't do anything except obey your heart desires. Because at the end of everything known to your soul, I just want to play in your ink and scribble words that will turn into poetry on blank pages. So when the ink finally dries, the words look like us when I'm sucking your tongue from us kissing. So let me just play in your ink so that I can write a masterpiece that sounds just like your orgasms on paper. I just want to play in your ink, baby. Can you dig that? End piece.
Just go a bit
All right.
Right, brother?
Turn a fan on us.
Look, forget Cardi and Megan. Woo!
Whoa.
That page gonna be wet.
That's steaming.
What you say, Nicole? Is steamy?
Steamy.
very steamy.
My little computer about to crash. It's too much.
Right?
Too much moisture.
Smoke coming out of it.
Thank you.
Wow, appreciate that, J-Rob. Woo, woo.
That's some soft erotica from the book.
Well, Lord, I hate to hit it hard.
Yeah. I had to write some stuff that I don't want my mother to read out loud.
Hey, Nicole, you know what I always say? That's Let's Talk After Dark.
Hey.
Look, we definitely need to own our own platforms for that, because they'll have us on ban lists and all types of stuff. They only let the real crazy stuff be on these type of platforms.
Wow.
We talk about nuclear stuff. They look at us like we crazy.
For real.
This world is something.
Yeah.
Woo,
Woo.
man.
Y'all make me blush. Thank you.
I know.
Yeah,
You
nice.
make me blush.
And what was the name of it? Louis?
I want to play in your ink.
Oh Lord. You want to play in the ink.
Mhm.
Nicole, you okay?
I'm just saying.
I was going to
Look,
ask
am I
too.
getting flushed? Is my face red? Lord.
Yeah.
Woo,
Mm,
woo.
okay.
A little steamy up in this piece.
Mhm.
Hey, King.
What's up?
Woo. I don't know, man. Every week is getting interesting, yo.
That's what it's supposed to be, right?
But yeah. Honestly, I don't know if Nicole. I don't know if you ever heard the story about how King Atterbury decided to start the poetry corner. Why don't you let everybody know, King? What made you decide to start the poetry corner?
Well, basically, I wanted to start the poetry corner so other poets can come on the platform and spit their verses and everything like that. But personally, I felt like I was always posting my poems, my poetry up, like on Instagram and sometimes on Facebook. So a few of my cousins is like, why don't you try to like do some verses like behind some beats and stuff, or just do some acapellas? So I was like, you know what? That's when I had the discussion with you. Was like saying like I should try to open up something so I could just drop some on a podcast, and that's who it was born and raised. You know what I mean? Then I just came with the generalized idea after we was talking like add some other people on here. You know what I'm saying? Some guest appearances, whether they be a regular or whichever, so we could all get busy. I don't care where you from, you know what I'm saying, what your nationality is or anything. You a poet, you spit that, let's go, let's get it. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. You
Yeah,
know what I
we
mean?
gotta, we
Each
gotta, we
one
gotta,
teach one.
we gotta definitely try to keep the energy going. We know we had a rough, or as we could say, a revealing last 5 months, and I think that I
Very
think
much
that it,
so.
I think that it gave us all some time to reflect that we kind of literally had a lot more than we really needed,
Yeah.
and now it kind of like brings us back to understanding. For me, understanding that that 6 degrees of separation is real, and we need to always network. Like, don't be the person that be like, oh, I don't want to link up with this person because of that. We never know. We never know who knows who and how it might be, and you might have to personally call somebody and be like, "Yo, remember that time?" And oh yeah. So this is the purpose of one of the reasons why I actually started the the page, the group, the podcast, the channel. It's really just for me about ordinary people doing extraordinary things, giving
Amen.
giving giving people a platform just because I believe that everybody's a celebrity. I'm not a celebrity fan. I'm not one of them people that be into celebrities. I believe that everybody has a unique quality about them. It's just a matter of access and being able to be heard.
Absolutely.
So that's that. So Nicole,
Yes, sir.
you ready?
Ready?
You sure?
I'm positive.
You sure you ready?
Ready like Freddie.
All right, we ready for you.
All right. I'll call this one Gambling Heart. First things first, let me put all the cards onto the table. I must confess to you what thoughts encompass my mind. Although I'm a little hesitant of the way you could respond, it is necessary that I continue because I consider the various moments shared, and I come to realize that I don't want them to end. No, I don't covet all your time. However, I wish that you could offer a small segment of it without a request. There's no way to explain how I feel when you're around or how you always seem to create a smile on my face as well as my heart. Sometimes I sense that I'm somewhat selfish though, because when you're near, I'd rather not see you depart from me. But I understand when you pull away and you are cautious of being with me. I suppose it's because some of your past relationships let you down. Just realize that I'm not here to hurt or crush you. I only want to enhance your life by being there when you might need an attentive listener or maybe a shoulder or a body to lean on. I desire to touch your deepest feelings, and cast rays of light over all the darkness you've ever felt. So permit me to stroke your intellect, soothe your physical needs, and cradle your emotions as if they were mine. In effort to heal any ache that has been placed on your heart before, let me take on the role as your physician. I can prescribe the medicine for your cure. Allow me to be your masseuse so I can massage away the previous pain. Wait, I must pause to acknowledge that I may be a little forward in sharing my sentiments or somewhat premature in my approach. If I am, please forgive me and accept my most sincere and profound apology. In the event that you don't feel as I do, take note that I do not retreat or give up so easily. Knowing this, make sure that your escape route is thought out carefully, and be warned, because I intend to form a blockade and put you under siege, at least until you surrender your heart to me.
Mm.
Mm. I see we're keeping it steamy. Steamy's the thing, right?
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, King. Somebody in the chat I put up on the screen said they wish they had the courage. They wish they had the courage to come on the show.
Just gotta do it.
Tell them I said hit me in the inbox.
Yeah, hit King Atterbury in the inbox.
Yeah, anybody. If you got some poetry to talk about or spit, just hit me in the inbox.
Yeah, don't feel shy. It's basically five people on a video conference phone call. That's how we look at it.
Yeah.
That's all we do is just on a phone call. Don't feel like you will mess up. We all mess up. I did something last week and most people didn't notice, but I was really kicking myself in the behind. But King.
Yes, sir.
Yo. This the one right here, yo. This the episode.
Yeah, true did. That's the first thing I thought the other day. I was like, you know what I'm saying? When they say, you know what I'm saying, yo, we gonna rock with you, I was like, this is it right here. This the headbanger.
This the episode. This
I appreciate
the one,
you
man.
both from that. Word.
You know, it's this the one. That's all I'm saying. This the one, yo.
True
King, you got something for us?
Yes, sir. This one I call Strive. All right. Just in case you ever wondered, what does love feel like? Open up your heart to the most profound prayer, see the light. Source of all matter, the most perfect grab you. Signs of art marked within the holy grail pass you. With eyes seeing your inner being speaking. Awakenings are opposite of all sleeping. Souls becoming dark need a spark. Where do we start? Searching for a merchant who can map the ancient art. Only thing I fiend for is a trilogy of peace. When I'm finally at peace, you'll read this piece of a masterpiece. Mentality 7, protecting the gates of heaven. Holding divine weapons in my section, verbal lessons. Words striking nerves, sentences formed as arrows. Simple minds are narrow, up creek, no paddle. Rivers and lakes in space, invisible to the physical. When I'm in a state that's spiritual, my visual hits you. All the showers of power, radiant, brightful, and colorful. Amazing and really wonderful, no one is reluctant to. Vision myself circling across Orion's belt godly. Commission myself non-verbally, story hardly.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yes,
come on
King.
now. Dig this. A trilogy of peace leading to a masterpiece. Come on,
Love
stop
that.
it. Stop it. Stop it. You're killing me, kid. Killing me. Killing me.
Rob, you know who my brother is.
Yeah. Killing me, man.
Y'all, man.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. There's a whole lot of chips in the middle of the table, man.
Yeah.
You know what? This is the fun part of spitting poetry with some other artists, because you're hearing variations of different wordplay, and you're hearing variations of different thought patterns, and when people are with their poetry, the pen takes you so many different places that when you're hearing somebody doing what they're doing, no matter what part of the country or the world they're in, it still comes out beautiful. So this what we're doing. Yeah.
Dang. I can't say anything. I'm just here, man. I told you I'm like the thief, man. I'm getting all this information right here, so I got the best seat in the house.
Amen.
Listen, Nita.
Hi.
We I don't want to have a long show because it's kind of late for you. It's early in the morning.
Okay. I'm revived now. I probably won't be able to sleep after. It'll probably take me about an hour to actually go to sleep. Yeah.
So, you have any more poems for us, sweetheart?
I do, yeah. This one's from the book actually, and it's called Forbidden Truth. Persistent thoughts, welcomed by the ineffable inclination to have the potency of my potion weave their way through your beard like the most intricate web. Black Widow, I am not. I only wish to give you what you are deserving of. Assume the position that I may mount your mellifluous mouth and nourish you with a taste of that thing we both know that you can't do without. I give my consent. You may drink from the fountain of youth. No safe word needed. We already know that this time I'm on top and you will be released on my say so.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna need a permission slip to read your book. I see.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have that in my deck.
Wow.
Cause I'm on top, huh? Yeah. I hate it.
I might have to give me some ice water now.
For real.
Like Pac said, I ain't mad at you.
Oh.
Go, Nita, go.
Hey, Nicole, we're entering Let's Talk After Dark.
I'm saying you need to put the rated R up at the top.
Look, Dolores Tucker might be in her grave talking about censor that piece, censor that piece.
Hey, cuz I might have to show you the other side of my writing when you open up that door.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, Miss Nita. Miss Nita, where was that? In the middle of the book, the back of the book, or the front of the book?
That's in the middle, yeah.
Because I hope you ain't start out like that, because they probably that.
Yeah.
I know. Look, I know London got different rules. They might ban that thing, yo.
We do have different rules.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Nice.
Yeah, she wow. Okay.
All right.
You left us speechless.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm honored. Thank you.
I see you.
Wow.
Mount up. All right.
J Rob.
Sir.
You up. Ain't nobody on the basis. She done cleared out everything. You're like,
yeah. So I gotta go there for a hot second.
But look, bottom of the ninth, we up in Fenway, down 1 run.
Here we go. This piece is entitled Nasty Self. You see, when I find that lady that truly will make my heart melt, I want your fantasies to be envious of our realities. I want your dreams to wish they had these dreams and find a way to metamorph itself into a spine-tingling, screaming, shivering orgasm that tastes just like your tongue after kissing me when you've eaten Belgium chocolates. I want to know what flavor your teardrops are when they touch your cheeks for when you're coming so fucking hard that even your heart begins to ask what's going on. I want your fantasies to be jealous of our orgasms in real time, so much so that your dreams begins to rub its own clit while having nasty phone sex with your vivid imagination. And I want your vaginal walls to echo the whispers from the sounds my lips make while French kissing every part of you as I'm grabbing your backside, looking at you, rolling my eyes and saying, just let this shit happen. See, I want to kiss you while you're riding me and whispering to do things to you until you're in pure ecstasy because this is just me. Then I want you to tell me which hole that you want me to slide in. Tell me which hole you want to come in. Just at the thought of bending you over before you say, oh, just fuck it. You see, screams mean nothing when you're on top, when your lips are so slick that you have me under your spell just from sucking my finger. See, no ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. I'm playing your hair while we're talking dirty because I want you to swallow every single one of these warm throat babies. And I truly believe that the secret garden is a sacred kingdom, and I will stay stiff until the queen comes when I enter her queendom. all night long until your knees get weak. Forget the birds, forget the bees, forget the trees. I just want to be your freak. And let's just be nasty together. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right, brother.
Fine.
Yeah, yeah, y'all might need some ice or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Look,
man,
Quinn, I'm looking for my pearls. What's my pearls?
like, hands inside the refrigerator, freezer, or something. Cool down.
That's the response. That's the response from the chat.
Yeah,
That's that one.
that was
And
dope, bro.
then you got
Word.
that one.
Woo.
Well, damn. That's all right. Thank you.
Well, bloody hell. Mm-hmm.
Well, all right then.
I just posted in our beautiful group that the poetry corner has now entered the Let's Talk After Dark. Woo.
Just entered. I think we've been there.
Ooh.
It's where we are.
Nita started the night off. She started the night off. I
Very
told you,
true.
You
Very
are
true.
you let us off. You set the tempo.
Uh-huh.
You opened up the door. You did.
Talk about I want to be on top. I was like, okay, since we're going to open that door, I got a
She said,
key.
okay.
I got a key.
Yeah.
And please let me explain something to y'all. That's the tame version of that piece.
Well, thank God. Woo.
Wow. Wow.
Nicole.
Very nice.
Nicole.
Cracked the door. He busted wide
Nicole.
open.
Nicole. I know you've been keeping your poems children friendly. You're gonna have me looking at you like this, like with one eye. Like,
Don't be calling me out.
woo.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, wowzers.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is all Nita's fault.
Interesting.
She sparked the sensation. Lit the fuse.
Nicole, you have something for us?
Ooh, I mean, it's hard to follow behind all of this. Oh boy. This is a little. It might take. It's let me see. This one is called Foreplay.
Mm-hmm.
See, y'all going the wrong route. Foreplay. Why don't you touch me? Not there, my soul. I have no need for anything physical. I want something more. So, will you touch me? Whoa, not there. I'm talking about my intellect. Help me to broaden my mind. I desire something more. Don't speak soft, sweet nothings in my ear that make me giddy. Whisper ideas that make me put down everything and begin a deep thought. Bring out my greatest potential. Because I really don't need anything physical. I have to have something more. So, won't you touch me?
Mm. Touch me, tease me.
All night long? Yeah.
Oh,
Very
my
tender.
goodness.
Very tender. Mm.
That's to the point.
I tell you, that art is something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it definitely will take you somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
you gotta, as they say, you gotta paint the canvas.
Yeah.
Canvas.
Yeah, you gotta paint the canvas.
Hey, King.
What's up, cuz?
I think I want to throw a wrench in the game. What do you think I should do? What you think? I want to see if Nita ready. I don't know if she ready. I might skip over you, King. Nita, see if Nita ready for me. Nita, let's go.
Yeah.
She got it. Come on, sis. Bring it. Let's go.
Don't stop. Get it.
Okay. I'm going to read one that I wrote a long time ago, actually. And I had a long distance relationship. And so we never actually met in person, but I don't know, he inspired me in many ways. So it's called Long Distance Love. We talk on the phone for hours. Our lovers exchange meeting the rise of the dawn. Sleep is invaded and fatigue escapes my eyes with the sunrise. I am captured by the intimate intonation of your voice, the melodic rhythm of your booming laugh, how I long to be those nouns, those verbs, that perfect enunciation that slips from your lips so that I can slide down the wetness of your tongue and come. My body stands on high alert. My mammalia are pert, aching for you to clamber down the telephone line into me, to swim those thousands of miles to greet my fire. Submit, you say, in your dominant tone. My vanilla alpha female mind replies no, but my heart and my body scream to let go. I hold the receiver close to my ear, burning with desire to feel your protein facial nourish my skin. I ache at the thought of you, rising to the challenge, and I fall to my knees, responding inevitably to your every whim. Energized, elated, so moist, my inner submissive is stirred deeply by the sound of your voice. I slide my fingers inside to pacify her, and she groans in disappointment, railing against the ocean between us that thwarts the burying of your seed within her. And trembling with the urgency to mount you, she releases her almighty roar.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a permission slip to read your poetry. Yeah. Because I don't know if my parents are gonna let me read this stuff. Wow. The mighty roar of the ocean from across the river. Sliding down the vocabulary of verbs and nouns and adjectives. Okay, yeah, I see you. That's a hell of a conversation, girl.
Yeah.
Even if all he said was hello.
Hey, Nita.
Yeah.
And Rob's gonna back you up right now.
Right. Okay.
J. Rob is gonna back you up right now.
I should have had boots on for this show. It's getting deep, knee deep.
Dig this. This piece is called Dear Future Wife.
Okay.
Dear Potential. Excuse me, miss, but before you dismiss this as just some other dude trying to capture your attention with misdirection and false affection, may I please give you this compliment that made my drink as watery as my eyes before these teardrops give way to what I'm feeling. And before you roll your eyes, let me apologize in advance for any heartbreaks that I just might bring to you. Let me say sorry over and over and over again before our first date, just before you toss your drink in my face and say the fuck away from me. You see, I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly positioned to let you know that as fallible as I am, I'll do anything to show you how perfect and how beautiful imperfect could be when you really see me, my verbal nudity. You see, any lying-ass man will sell you bullshit dreams and try to make you believe that he's a superstar dipped in caviar. But if you would, could you please just look at me, and do you think you can see me as your favorite tasting fetish? Because you can see me bringing out the bad girl in you. Can you imagine us someplace sexy and subtle in a public displays of affection consisting of holding hands, sexy whispers along with soft kisses, with your tongue softly grazing across my lips, with you asking me, you like that? And let me just say before I walk away, this wasn't easy. But I saw you from all the way over there, and I talked myself into speaking to you when I saw you smiling just like that. And this had to be deja vu because all I needed was talk to you. Make eye contact and smile just like that when I looked into those beautiful brown eyes. You see, my choice was swift. All because I saw the woman that I truly want to grow old with. And more than anything else, I saw my future. And if I don't get to hear from you before I leave, you have a good night. And let me say this. I'm not trying to be like every other guy try to tell you that you're a dime with some corny line that's trying to be fine, lame line that will see exactly how far he can get between the color lines, who can tell you the truth like this and have an opportunity to capture your attention for more than just a few minutes, maybe over a lunch, because dinner is just so impersonal. And after that, I just hope that someday I could prove to you why it never rains in Southern California from the fire escapes of the South Bronx, where I have lit candles with your favorite scent made out of wax that are made out of your favorite poems. It was really nice to meet you, and I hope I see you again. And by the way, my name is Jay, and I'm sorry for disturbing you, and I just hope that you understand that for right now, you have got to be the most beautiful woman that I have ever seen in any room that I've ever walked in. And I'm so sorry for disturbing you, but just thank you for this brief pause of your time, and I hope you have a good night. You take care. In peace.
Oh, that was so cute. You're so
King.
sweet.
Yeah, brother.
Wow. King, I saved you for last because I want you to close the show.
Mhm.
All right, this one right here is called Make It Right. Okay, respect the woman that gives her all as she stands by your side. Don't mask the truth on what behavior you're trying to hide. Nobody is perfect. Communicate and escape facades. Honesty and loyalty carry weight on where you live by. Backs that are protected and covered, the real affection. Should not be neglected, but love in all directions. The man behind closed doors should be the same outside. Clear your minds from the clouds, comfort your woman with your eyes. Passionate embrace and a kiss that makes her smile. Resolve that emotion and feeling she hasn't had in a while. God first, woman second. Don't worry about your needs. Woman of all excellence will make sure you both succeed. Give a little more shine with heaven upon her life. Take her to different heights and let her know you're living right. Special as she is, handle your fantastic woman. We have to stop forgetting about communication and listen, King.
Mm.
Tell that story, King.
Wow.
Tell that story, bruh.
Does
The man
any
outdoors should be the man outside. The man I said it wrong, but the man indoors should be the same man outdoors. I'm digging that.
Indeed.
Consistency.
the anybody have any final thoughts? No final thoughts?
Mine. Thank you so very much for allowing me an opportunity on your platform.
You're more than welcome.
Definitely. I've really enjoyed everything. Lovely to meet you all, and it's just been really nice. Thank you.
Well, you guys stay on the line while I close the show out and stay on the line. We'll finish talking behind the scenes.
Okay.
With that, this is episode 6, as King has said, of the Poetry Corner. And
Yeah, man.
this is the all I can say is it's getting better and better. Appreciate everybody that joined us tonight. Appreciate everybody in the chat that have seen this one live and direct and truly organic.
Peace, love, and poetry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One love and one mic.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna show you guys what somebody just said in the chat. Everyone was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
I say.
With that, Facebook, YouTube, Periscope. Take care. Have a blessed night.